Hello folks, today we're going to be having a look at a miniature from a new company, Hardsix Gaming in Canada, and they've sent us a Praetorian to have a look at. So Kingdom and Empire is the name of the game they're currently working on. I think it's a beta test at the moment, and it's a 36mm skirmish game. However, as you can see, this fella is a bit bigger than 36mm. Just get him out of the bag. The reason for this is he is one of a class of unit called a Praetorian. This one is the Missionary Mark I, and the two factions, the Kingdom of Celesia and the Empire of Icatha, have been starting to kick off against each other, and they have regular sort of rank and file troops. Cavalry are also going to planned in, and then they have these huge sort of 80mm tall constructs to fight for them called Praetorians. So as you can see, it's a resin cast. The pieces are very crisp, hardly a mold line on it, so cleanup's not going to be particularly arduous. Things like the shield's a brick of a thing, but as it's not being carried by a man, I assume that's deliberate for the face smashing. There's actually a rose there in the center of it, the symbol of the Kingdom of Celesia. We have the individual armor panels that go on, and we have the helmet itself. The helmet's quite nice. It's a sort of bassinet look to the visor. He has the foot on rock of a hero. We'll have a look at the actual built model and see how that comes together. So as you can see, there's not a huge amount in the way of posability. There are some ball socket pieces, so the torso and head are ball and socket, but the feet are stationary. You can have a bit of movement with the arms. The detail is good where it's needed. So you can see things like, well, possibly not on this anymore, but on these legs, you can see the seam line where the two halves of the armor have gone together, and the clasps that hold the armor plates in place. So it's not overly fussy. You're not going to have a lot of individual little parts that need to be fussed at or cleaned up. So it's got a very simplistic styling, I want to say. It means that if you want to do a lot of work on this, there's acres of space for you to do some really intricate painting on the flat paneling and the cloak and things like that. If you don't want to, you can get away with just doing a simple color scheme, metallics, inks, and a dry brush, and it should come out looking absolutely spanking. Have a quick look at the card. They are working on the beta test of the game at the moment, so I'm not sure of the exact rules, but what I do know is only the first 50 of these will come with this Missionary Mark I card. They are planning on going to Kickstarter in 2020 to push the full game, at which point they'll be replaced by the Mark II. So if people are after a chance to get a sort of early access into the world of Kingdom and Empire, then you can get on board fairly early on. I know it's a 2d6 system, so you're rolling against target numbers, but beyond that, we're not sure exactly how else it's due to play out. So it'll be interesting to see. If you're interested in picking one of these up, like I say, the first 50 on their web store come with this special Mark I variant, and there's also the renders up for things like the Icathan Praetorian, some of their pikemen, mage. So you can see the sort of style that they're planning on developing. The Icathan Empire have a quite Greco-Roman feel, even though it's this sort of mage punk, for want of a better word. So let me know what you think of Hardsix Gaming's Missionary Mark I Praetorian. I'm going to move on, and we'll speak to you soon.
Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe, and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.